Welcome back, children. We are here again with another MCQ, and this is again for the third level chapter from the book Vista. This is chapter number 1, and this is the part 2. I've already published the part 1, so this is the second part for that. Why does Charlie want to visit Galesberg? To escape from the troublesome world, to see the beautiful landscape, or to meet his old friends, or to enjoy? And children, answer for this is to escape from the troublesome world. Let's go to the next question. Why was Louisa, Charlie's wife, worried? Because Sam was scaring her for not getting tickets, or tickets were delayed, or knowing the incident of third level. So, any wife would get, worried when they come to know that, her husband is having some issues and imagining things. So it was knowing the incident of third level. She got worried. Next question. What was Sam invited for according to the letter? For a bachelor's party, for a lemonade party, or for a tea party? And children, this is something which you will have to remember. Sam was invited according to the letter for a lemonade party. Let's go to the next one. Who had sent that first day cover and when? Sam's uncle, Sam's friend, Sam's father, or Sam, a psychiatrist, in 1894. So I believe it is very easy to guess. Only one of the options is telling us who had sent it and when. So it is Sam, a psychiatrist, in 1894. Next question. What convinced Charlie that he had reached the third level Grand Central Station and not the second level? Beards and mustaches of 1894, newspaper with a date June 11, 1894, or a different world of gas lights and brass spittons, or all of these? And children, so all of these options actually convinced Charlie that he had reached the third level. So all of these. Next question. What is first day cover? A gift wrapped in a beautiful wrapper. A gift wrapper or a new stamp gets the postmark and date. So normally the first day cover, as we know, is a new stamp which gets the postmark and a date. That's called as first day cover. Some children must be collecting, first day covers. So it's a hobby of some children to collect this first day covers. What did Charlie see at the third level? Men wearing a tan gabardine suit and a straw, brass spittons, flickering gas lights, and people with funny mustaches, or all of these. So answer is again all of these. He saw all of these at the third level. What specific difference did Charlie notice at the third level of Central Station? Everything was weird. Everything was too big. Everything was old style and smaller in size, or everything was shining. So we know the difference that Charlie noticed in the third level was that everything was old style and smaller in size. Where was Charlie ducked on Central Station? Into a room, into an arched door heading for subway, or into an office, or into a store? So children, you may have to remember this one as well. So Charlie was ducked on Central Station. Where did he ducked? He into an arched door heading for subway. Let's go to the next question. Who had sent that first day cover and when? Sam's father. Oh, I think we covered this. It was Sam, a psychiatrist, in 1894. So it came again. Sorry about this. Where was Charlie often lost? From a subway faster than bus at the Central Station, from an escalator, from a train, or from the footpath? So it's again easy one. Charlie was often lost from a subway faster than bus at the Central Station. Let's go to the next question. What did the letter state? That Sam is joining them, that everything is okay, or the third level do exist, and Charlie was advised to keep looking at this worth seeing place, or none? So the letter stated that third level do exist, and Charlie was advised to keep looking at this worth seeing place. That was a psychiatrist letter. What happens when Charlie enters the Grand Central Station? He finds a huge tree-like station. Trees keep spreading its roots, throwing rooms and windows, new staircases, corridors, and tunnels, or all of these? And children, answer for this is all of these. Let's go to the next question. What kind of appearances people had at third level, and why did the clerk refuse to accept money? Weird, and notes were wet. Funny and clerk refused to accept money because it was currency of modern times. Weird and notes were torn, or weird and notes were big. So again, it's an easy one. The clerk refused to accept money because it was currency of modern times, and the appearances, the funny and clerk, funny. So appearances of people were funny, and clerk refused money because it was of modern times. What was the third level? A third tier on the station, a third story on the station, an imaginary discovery of the narrator's mind, or none? So, हमको अब तक पता लगी गया है बच्चों. This is the right answer. An imaginary discovery of the narrator's mind. Next question. Why do you think the third level was an escape for Charlie? Because Sam knew about it, because he shared it with Sam, because it existed only in his fantasy and not in reality, because it existed at the third story. So it is very easy answer again, children. So why it was an escape for Charlie as a third level? Because it existed only in his fantasy and it never existed in reality. Whose signatures were there on the letter? Charlie's teacher, Charlie's friend, Sam, or none? So again, we know the signatures there on the letter were of Sam. Let's go to the next one. What did Charlie find in his stamp collection? Hairstyles, first day cover, old letters, or old addresses? So we know Charlie found in his stamp collection they were first day covers. Next question. How does the story interweave fantasy and reality? Imagination happens on Central Station. It presents imaginations, or for Charlie's tendency to treat harsh realities with his imaginary third level, or none? So we know it is for Charles' tendency to treat harsh realities with his imaginary third level. Answer. Whose signatures were there on the letter? I think we've covered this. It's an important one that's maybe it's come again. It was Sam. And children, this brings to the end of the MCQ, the last question. I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, please do subscribe, like, and share these videos. Okay. The last question is, what was the strangest thing at the third level? The corridor that led him into the past. Beards, dresses, and mustaches. So answer is, the corridor that led him into the past was the strangest thing at the third level. And children, I wish you all the very best luck and good wishes for your exams and life. Thank you.